Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on my channel. I am Grace Ebamiji. I create content that relates to self-development, relationships and lifestyle. So if you are new here, thank you so much for coming. If you're coming back again, thank you so much. So without further ado, let's get right into today's video. Basically, I'll be talking about a topic that we both can relate with, and we often find ourselves not obeying the necessary rules that are attached to that topic. Yes, and that is self-discipline. How much discipline do you give to yourself? Do you even discipline yourself at all? Are you not usually carried away by every little bit of what you said? Okay, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that, and you end up falling back into that decision you've made not to fall into. How often do you discipline yourself? How often do I discipline myself? Okay, what is self-discipline? Self-discipline is a process, or is a state of you controlling yourself, you putting the necessary hard work in achieving your goals, in achieving your plans, in achieving your targets, right? Okay, very clear. But the question comes in that how often do we discipline ourselves, or do we even discipline ourselves at all? Okay, there are so many people out there, including both of us, you and I, we all both know that okay, we have our plans, we have our targets and all like that. But oftentimes we find ourselves making excuses like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that because of what, because of this, because of that, and boom, time is fast spent already. This shouldn't be at all. This topic is talking to me too, it's talking to you, it's both teaching us a lesson here. Now, how do we, there are some easy steps through which we can actually enact this discipline of a thing into our lives. The first thing is avoid distractions. Avoid distractions. There are so many distractions out there, like so many distractions. And distraction number one is what? The internet. If you're not careful, you will spend the whole day on your phone without knowing that the time is fast spent already. Is it a lie? Yeah, you should be disciplined to the extent that you have your time for coming online, you have your time for doing this, for doing that. Okay, so I was listening to a podcast and the person was talking on discipline. The person was trying to lay emphasis on the fact that if you really want to achieve something for a day, then you can as well go for different methods that can work for you. And one of those methods is you can have a to-do list. Have a to-do list of what you want to achieve in a day. That okay, so today I want to do this, I want to do that. Don't be pressured. Don't pressurize yourself into making sure that you achieve everything. Even if you can't achieve everything, just make sure that you put in the necessary effort in achieving it. That is my first tip. The second tip is avoid excuses. Stop making excuses. There are 101 excuses in this world that everyone can make and can hinder them from achieving success. Right? There are several excuses, like many excuses. But what keeps them going? Discipline. Yes, you don't have this. Yes, you don't have that. To continue this, to continue that. But there are always alternatives for you to discipline yourself, for you to achieve your goals. You don't have to wait till you have the necessary resources before you carry on with whatever goal you want to achieve. You don't have to wait till that time. You just have to keep on with it, with whatever it is that is available. And don't worry, by the time you start the journey to achieving your goals, you will realize that the road becomes clearer, and you start seeing so many opportunities. Doors start opening for you. Honestly, if you don't discipline yourself, you won't see this. But if you discipline yourself, if you're really committed to your growth, you will notice that when you start the journey of a particular plan you have for yourself, the road becomes clearer by the way. Like you start getting clearer. What's the word now? You start becoming aware of the other opportunities on the way to achieving success. Another point is celebrate yourself. I think I mentioned this particular tip in one of my videos. You can check through. I can't remember right now, but it is important that you celebrate yourself. Celebrate your little wins. Don't wait till you achieve the big goal before you start celebrating yourself. The little step taken, and when you achieve it, when you achieve that little step, when you achieve success in that little step, celebrate it. Don't wait till you have a big success before you start celebrating yourself. Enjoy the growth process. Enjoy the process of growth, and make sure by the time you start celebrating your little wins, you will realize that you will discipline yourself more for what? For the big successes, like for the big goals, so that the big successes can be achieved. And the fourth tip, which will be the last one for this video, is that if you discipline yourself does not happen overnight, please have that at the back of your mind. Don't think that, okay, boom, I have decided that henceforth I will always discipline myself, no going back. I am always going to do this and do this and do that and do this and do that. Oh, very good, very well, clap for yourself. But you should know that disciplining yourself won't happen overnight. It won't. It's not an overnight work. It's a conscious process. It's a continuous growth. Yes, you want to discipline yourself. You want to learn to discipline yourself to the extent that you know what to do part-time. You are committed to your growth. You are intentional about your growth process. Very good. Then you have to take it a step at a time. It won't happen at the same it won't happen overnight. And remember that habits take time to grow. Like when you want to form an habit, it takes time. Likewise, when you want to break an habit, it takes conscious effort. Okay, well, let me make this very simple. I mean that when you want to grow a new habit, like, okay, now I have decided that I would always read a page or read 5 pages of a book per day before I sleep. Very good. But you are this kind of person that you don't read before, like you're not really used to reading before. It may be a little bit difficult for you to achieve the goal of reading 5 pages per day. Why? Is because you have this habit that, okay, you don't really read before, but now you're trying to build this new habit in you. It takes time, it takes process, it takes conscious effort and process. You have to be conscious with that. Okay, I want to do this and I'm really going to do it no matter what happens. Like, just be disciplined with whatever decision you make with yourself, but don't force yourself. Like, don't pressurize yourself that you must do this. Don't overstress yourself. Take it a step at a time. Take it a step at a time, and sooner you would realize that yes, you are growing. You will see it evident in your life, in the way you talk, in the way you react to people, that yes, truly I am growing. Okay, so if you have any other points, how you do discipline yourself, how have you been able to discipline yourself to achieve some of your goals, I want you to comment below in the comment section, please. If you enjoyed this video and you find it very valuable, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please give it a thumbs up if you like it, and also don't forget to comment in the comment section below. Also, do not forget to share. Thank you so much. God bless you. Bye.